For centuries, Mars has fascinated humanity. The idea of living on another planet is no longer just a dream. But how close are we to making Mars our second home? In this video, we'll explore the progress made in Mars exploration, the challenges that remain, and when we might finally see humans living on Mars. Mars is the most Earth-like planet in our solar system. It has days nearly the same length as Earth's, polar ice caps, and even traces of ancient water. But it's also incredibly hostile, a frozen desert with high radiation levels, a thin atmosphere, and no liquid water. So why is Mars the focus of all this attention? Because if we can make Mars habitable, we prove humanity isn't limited to just one planet. Mars offers a chance to ensure the survival of our species beyond Earth. The race to Mars isn't just between nations, it's also between private companies and government space agencies. Let's take a look at the key players. Elon Musk's vision is bold, a self-sustaining colony on Mars by the 2050s. His Starship rocket is the key, capable of carrying 100+ people per launch, with plans for frequent missions to ferry people and cargo. NASA is taking a more cautious approach. Their Artemis program will first set up a base on the moon, serving as a proving ground for the technologies needed for Mars missions. China aims to send humans to Mars by the 2030s, while the UAE, which sent the Hope probe to Mars in 2021, is aiming for a Mars city by the end of the century. Mars may be our best bet, but survival there is no small feat. Here's why. Without a magnetic field, Mars is blasted by cosmic radiation that can cause cancer and neurological damage. Astronauts will need underground bases or thick radiation shields to survive. Mars' atmosphere is 100 times thinner than Earth's and mostly carbon dioxide. But there's hope. NASA's MOXIE experiment has already proven we can convert CO2 into oxygen on Mars. Mars has frozen water underground, but extracting it for drinking, farming, and fuel will be a challenge. Scientists are testing hydroponics, genetically modified crops, and even algae farms to grow food in Martian conditions. Imagine being millions of kilometers away from Earth. With no real-time communication, messages take up to 22 minutes to reach Mars. The mental toll on astronauts will be immense. So, how soon will we set foot on Mars? If SpaceX meets its targets, we could see the first humans on Mars by the early 2030s. NASA and China are more cautious, estimating crewed missions around 2035 to 2040. But colonization? That's the big question. Experts predict that by 2050, the first permanent Martian base could be a reality. However, a full-fledged city with thousands of residents might take over a century to develop. The truth is, technology is advancing faster than ever, but politics, funding, and public support will ultimately decide if humanity takes this next great leap. The dream of Mars colonization is no longer science fiction. The rockets are being built, the technology is being tested, and the people, the future Martians, are already training. But stepping onto Mars is just the beginning. Imagine this, it's the year 2050. You wake up, not on Earth, but on Mars. You step outside your pressurized habitat, the Martian dust settling beneath your boots. Instead of a sunrise over blue skies, you see the sun, smaller, dimmer, rising over an alien world that humans now call home. The air is thin, the landscape harsh, but in the distance, a city thrives, powered by solar farms, protected by domes, filled with people who took the greatest leap in human history. You are one of them. But the real question is, will you be one of them? Will we witness the first humans on Mars in our lifetime? Or will history look back and wonder why we never took the leap? The next few decades will define the future of humanity. Will we remain a one-planet species bound to Earth's fate? Or will we take that next step, becoming an interplanetary civilization? What do you think? If given the chance, would you leave everything behind to live on Mars? Would you take that first step into the unknown? Let's talk in the comments below. And if you love space, science, and the future, don't forget to hit like and subscribe. Because this journey, it's only just beginning.